All right, well, you'll if you like Star Trek, you'll like this game, but only one part of it. So I open with Prophet, and Anna Moransky, who's rated around 1400, opens with the Bingo of Dariel. Does she have anything better? No. Best bingo. Well, it could be argued that you should sacrifice points to not give back such a huge triple down here. Rather give this back for 4 points. Who knows? Seems fine. Forces me to address the spot. Here I play pads. Spado looks better. Yeah. Yeah. So pads looks like a mistake. Anna comes back with Eve. And pay attention, pay close attention to this S. Hold on. Pay close attention to this. Well, you'll just see what happens later. I played love. Are you trying to learn Dariel right now? Nice. And huh. With yeah. Oops. So here, Anna Phonies, I think. Prithi. Yeah. She phonies and I accept. I accept her phony. Did give me a nice play, but I wasn't sure enough. The word I was thinking of was Prithi, yes. How did you know that word, Cloyce? Nice. She gave me foment for 43, so I let it go. This is a big mistake. She plays Stench for 36. And here I didn't know what to do. Should I play OR for 24 or Devourer? Which is a word, right? Unlike Lowerer. 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 So I played Devourer. So hard to pronounce this shit. Which is probably a mistake. I was trying to go for the blanks. But in doing so, I'm opening up a huge spot. So I think I should just play OR. Oops, well, I didn't play that. Play Devourer. So Devourer and Anna bingos with Twistier. What was the blank in that play? I wonder what it was. I actually don't know. So WS. I don't actually know. I think the blank was the S. Oh, she could have played Twistier there at the blank W, though. All right, we'll figure it out. But this might screw up the punchline a little bit. Oh no, I know that this is a blank S. Okay, nice. Because of her next play. All right, so in this position, I'm down by 69. Very nice. And this is my rack. So, tell me, Star Trek fans, what you see here. This is really hilarious. So, in this position, I saw this rack and I said to myself, this rack looks familiar. I think there's a word in here. And then I saw unmoral. And I said, yeah, unmoral is a word and it has an anagram. I'm sure of it. I'm sure this has an anagram. What's the anagram? So I start searching. And I come up with, yes, indeed, Romulans for 83 points. And unfortunately, this is not a valid Scrabble word because it's a made-up species, yes? In Star Trek. I don't watch Star Trek. So how this came to me, I don't really know. My mom is a big Star Trek fan. It could be her influence. It could be that her knowledge was passed on to me in my birth. So I just came up with this. Remus and Romulus? Are those words, Chalcedonics? What are those? Those don't look like words. But I don't think about the Roman Empire at all. Yeah, so legendary creatures are words because of how commonly used they are. So if people start using Romulans or Romulan, then it'll become a word eventually. But anyways, unfortunately this isn't a word, but Anna, after holding for a long time, lets it go and plays James. So she is now phonied with Prithi, and I let that go, and then I phonied with Romulans, and she let that go. So in this position, I don't have any bingos. So this is like, this play of Romulans is like a godsend. It's way better than anything else I have, except for the fact that it's not a word. So it could be way worse. But it's a polarizing play. She either has to challenge, which makes the play horrible, or not challenge, which makes the play great. So Jane's comes down, and I draw into this rack of band dogs, which I think I saw that, but there's nowhere to play band dogs. However, this was a word back then, so I played this. This is no longer a valid word. It was expurgated from the dictionary due to its offensive nature. Anna plays gyri. And I draw some consonants, which is weird because there's 13 vowels to 10 consonants, which means maybe she just has tons of vowels. So I decided to keep 4 consonants, which is usually not advisable with a balanced unseen tile pool, because the likelihood of drawing 2 or 3 consonants is pretty high. But I was much more likely to draw 2 or 3 vowels than I was 2 or 3 consonants. So I play nab, and she responds with B. There's a B. Here, what do? I see it now. Okay. So here I play another phony. Aha! So I could play Untold. This is probably a good play, actually. Take a small lead. I play off 5 tiles, try to get that blank. Unless the blank is gone. No, I think the blank is still out. Yeah, it is. But yeah, Untold is probably a good play here, or Stunk. But instead, I hold on to my S and I play Kudo, but Veiled is not valid. It is invalid. This is not a real word. So this is the third phony of the game. Second that I have played. And once again, the play is accepted. So nothing new. So it's as if it was a word. And oops. Anna plays Taxi, takes the triple. And this is a very close game. It's 340 to 357 with 6 in the bag. There's a Q, and there's also a blank, and there's a ton of vowels. So I'm not hating my chances. The Q and the blank balance each other out. If she has both of them, it's not super likely she has great plays. If she just has the Q and I draw the blank, I should just win instantly. If she doesn't have the Q and does have the blank, that's where I need to be careful. And with 6 in the bag, it's very tough to decide how many tiles to play. How likely do I want to be to draw the blank? But in this position, Tiz wasn't a word yet. And there's really not much to think about since Tiz isn't a word. I could either play ZT or I could play Zin. And I decided that I'd play Zin. This seemed like a relatively obvious choice, leaving 3 in the bag. And taking a lead. So I'm up by 17 with 3 in the bag. But I left this N open. And this turns out to be very good for Anna, as she does have both the Q and the blank, but she's able to play Sank for 34. Not just CINQ, because that, again, wasn't a word yet, I think. Right? That was added in 2018. This is 2016. I'm pretty certain. Is that wrong? Was Sank a word at that point? Sisyphus says it was added in 2014. I can check with Quackle. I can check Quackle. What are you saying, Cloyce? But do you have the Okay, so it was added in 2014. Okay, so never mind. So she could have just played CINQ, which I might have been better off blocking. But she decides to put the blank on it and play some extra tiles, which was very interesting, to say the least. And I think if she had just left the 2 tiles off, she probably would have won the game. But it's still very, very close. And it's the end game. So in this position, I think I was probably low on the clock. And I didn't think I was winning. What was I doing here? I think I have some winning plays. Why didn't I do something like this? I just missed this. I'm confused. Anyways, I ended up playing Sows. I wasn't blocking anything, right? Ataxia, I don't need to block that. And here, if she plays homage, and I go out for 8, I am losing by 2 points. However, instead of that, she plays aga for 17, which is the most obvious play. Like, it's incredibly hard to find that word, homage. So Agas is like the best like human play. And I play Tell, and I win the game by 1 point. So I don't know what this play was. Maybe I was like low on the clock. I can say that I wasn't sure what she had. It looks like I had her tracked with 6 letters with an extra E that she didn't have. But yeah, and somehow won this game by 1 point after blowing the end game. Because I think if I just play or even if I just play Stows, and she has this play still, I'm going out for a lot more. So this is a very bizarre sequence of endgame. I don't know what. I think I might have just had no time left. That's the only thing I can think of as to why I would do this. Like, first of all, why would I play off the S for 1 point? I mean, maybe that's fine. Anyways, I just missed this spot. And she missed her very tough to find winning play, which I also missed. And I played Tell and won by 1. Crazy game. Okay. Very bizarre. So, yeah, this is 3 phonies. Doesn't usually happen, especially in a top competition such as the Canadian National Championship. It's 3 phonies. But you can see, I wrote on my score sheet on the bottom. Ooh, hello. Unmoral Romulan. And then higher up, I had a little bit of jottings of trying to figure out. Good one, Ruby. Trying to figure out. I had an 8-letter word. So yeah, there you go.